necessary to become successful. And as many of us do, I found myself applying the principles and practices he so passionately spoke of to my personal experience working in a slow-moving, hierarchical government agency. I found myself skeptical of these practices actually applying to my work setting, let alone other legacy-type companies. Well, the COVID pandemic gave me an opportunity to test these theories. While running a healthcare system obviously requires the need to maintain a large on-premises presence, many of our administrative functions were challenged to adapt to a virtual setting to minimize traffic and potential exposure to COVID. As a supervisor for a team of 30-plus professionals, I needed to rapidly transition my department to a distributed team-based approach, and I knew exactly whom to call. In consultation with Alberto, I successfully navigated this seamless transition with an established, well-entrenched senior team, and within the broader context of a large, change-resistant organization. It became evident that what Alberto spoke of represented a truism that applied to all types and sizes of companies. Whether you are seeking guidance on following your own personal true north as a leader, or looking for how to better navigate this evolving world of virtually distributed employment, this book represents an easy read, grounded in firm evidence-based practices, delivered in an approachable manner by someone who lives and breathes what he writes about. I truly say that never in my life have my personal and professional philosophies better aligned and can simply be characterized by Alberto's motto of one team, one heart. Dr. Michael Stern, licensed clinical psychologist, organizational development specialist, ProSci change management professional, Lean Six Sigma black belt. Introduction. Whom is this book written for? I have written this book primarily for team leaders or officers of smallish companies, with populations in the tens through to the mid-hundreds. I have also written it for managers of somewhat autonomous departments within larger companies, and for everyone who works with these leaders, because everyone in a company ultimately needs to know what being in a distributed team is all about. Empowerment comes from within as much as from above. Smaller companies have the greatest chance to remain agile and responsive, but departments within larger companies might also be empowered to move independently. In general, I feel that companies with thousands of employees have already grown too big and are inevitably dominated by an internal infrastructure and bureaucracy that makes agility very difficult. From a nautical standpoint, it's like comparing a sailboat to a supertanker. You can't turn a supertanker on a dime. Departments such as human resources and finance often have their own agenda and politics. That doesn't mean that a department within a large organization is excluded from the ideas shared here. But there may be additional hurdles that will have to be considered for change to take effect. Younger organizations tend to still be fueled by the energy of their startup years, as well as the vision of their founders. They tend to still have the flexibility and fearlessness that allow them to examine new ideas and implement them more efficiently. But this is not an exclusive club. I feel that many companies that are older and have already weathered more than a few storms over their lifetime will benefit enormously from this coming change and are still qualified to be a part of it. How is this book organized? This book has 3 main parts that all contribute to its main mission of building and managing high-performance distributed teams by intertwining sailing analogies and business stories. Each chapter offers a 3-bullet summary of its key message, and within each chapter, I regularly